Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Now, before we begin, again, don't forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow. And it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Now let's get started. Okay, right off the bat, we have the SPY still in the chop fest zone. All right, but as of right now, I'm not bearish on the market still. I know that short sellers hate this, right? They wanted to see the stock tank, but there is a double bottom here, right? Buyers are stepping in, and if you change this thing to the 1, it's not looking too great for short sellers. I think we may make a move all the way back up to like 37.90. I think we may see that today. The likelihood of us seeing these lows right here down to like 37.20 is lowly likely. All right, but then again, be very careful out there for those of y'all who are constantly trading the SPY, and make sure to manage your risk accordingly. Okay, now, the very first stock that we're going to be talking about today, that stock is NVAX, okay? And NVAX, I talked about this one before, right? I talked about it when we were over here at around 128, because the pattern that I saw on here was very clean on the daily chart. It did provide a lot of opportunity here. It moved from 129 all the way up to 137, which is about 9, 7. I think that's $800 in premium per contract if you bought the at the money contracts. All right, and then it gave back some profit, and then now it's back up again. It's looking very promising, and it's about to open up at 130, maybe even 131 within the next hour. So definitely watch this one for a move up to 140 once again. I still like it. They do have some news on the left side. Again, they have some new appointee, some chief regulator, which may or may not be good news. But then again, we trade based off of the charts here, all right? I know some of y'all like trading based off of news, but again, the chart here comes first, and then the news comes second. Yeah, so watch this one for a long. I still like it for a long. I think it can move up to 140. And that is the very first stock. The next stock that you should be keeping in your watch list for today, that one is ROKU. All right. And ROKU, I talked about this one before in a previous video about how I wanted the stock to get all the way up to $130, somewhere around here, right? And it tried to get there, but it got to 423 and then collapsed. And what I see right now is that short sellers are getting trapped. This is not very good. I think there may be a squeeze today. There is some analysts change the price target to 365, but they maintain the rating to neutral. Again, that's just somebody else's opinion, just like I'm providing my honest opinion on here. But I don't think this is done yet. I think we will reach the original price target of 430, maybe even higher today. Okay, so definitely watch this one for a potential short squeeze. Another reason why I like it is because these individuals right here, these short sellers right here, they're not very happy right now, okay? And I think they may be the ones contributing to the move upwards. So definitely watch that one for sure, all right? Now, the next one that you should be keeping in your watch list for today, that one is Tesla. All right, and Tesla is looking very promising right now. Apparently, there's some good news. Y'all remember, I think it was, 2 videos ago? I told y'all that I am not bearish on Tesla until we get up to like the 950s, maybe even higher. And so far, it's holding that level pretty well. Like, it's really trying to hold that level. And I think it's going to break. I think it's going to break and squeeze the short sellers. We got in short over here, okay? Definitely watch Tesla for a long. If it doesn't get up to 900 today, then it's probably going to get there on Monday or on Tuesday. All right, it's gonna take some time, but I think we're gonna go higher. It's just not parabolic enough. And I think it's gonna get there. All right. So definitely watch that one for a move up. Like it may drop today and then go sideways and then probably run up later during the day. Okay. So that's my very honest opinion of Tesla. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be covering today, that one is Tattoo Chef. Let's talk about Tattoo Chef. All right, let's talk about it. And the thing that I see here, I know some of y'all commented in the drop this thing that yeah, it is breaking out of a bullish Bennett. I see that, and it is running. And I honestly, I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna break the previous high. If you look on here on the daily chart, the previous high was at what, $28.64. I think we're gonna break through that, and I think it may make a major move all the way up to $30, probably within next, probably next week. We might see that next week. Yeah, could it happen today? It definitely could. It definitely could happen today, but just give it some time. All right. I'm not bearish on this thing at all. And plus, if you want to take a look at it on a different perspective, there is a cup and handle on here, right? There's a cup and handle on here, and the handle is right there, and it's about to squeeze everybody at the top, right? So there's multiple ways to look at this. Either way, I'm still bullish on this one. So definitely keep this one on your watch list as well for a potential long. Now the next one that we're going to be talking about, for those of y'all who asked about it, we're gonna talk about GME. All right, and this one is for the short sellers. This one is for the short sellers. I think it might be done. I think I think it might be done. This is not very nice right here. Like people who bought this thing long are not very happy right now. I think this might be done. Watch this thing for a drop all the way down to like 32, maybe even $30. I'm not bullish on it anymore. I wanted it to get up to like 450 to $50. That would be a clear and obvious short for me. But now it's just like, yeah, it's exhausted. It's done. I think it's done. I think this is the part where we fall back down. Okay, so just that's my very honest opinion of that one. For the people who are short selling it, all right. Now the next one that we're going to be talking about, that one is ARCT. And the reason why I want to talk about this stock is because it tried to recover earlier. It actually dropped. There was a major drop here, all right? And then it recovered, and now it peeled back a bit. And now I think it's ready for a potential long. I do think so. Watch this thing for a move up here, especially given the fact that so many shorts got in here, right? So many short sellers got in there trying to tank the stock, and right now it's not tanking. It's about to open higher. I wouldn't even be surprised to see this thing open up at $64 within the next hour and then rush all the way up to 70. Okay, so definitely keep your eyes on ARCT. I'm not bearish on it. The short sellers already had their moment. They had their fun, and now this is the part where they take their money off the table. So watch this thing for a long. I'm not bearish on this one at all. All right. And another stock that's in the therapeutics or that space, that one is Chris. Yeah. All right. And Chris is running a bit high. All right. This one is higher risk, high reward. Just be careful if you're not long in this already. I should say be approach with caution. I think it's gonna make new highs today. I think it will, but just be very careful about it. It's gonna peel back at some point. It's getting to a point where people are getting a bit too greedy. Like I see this thing going probably to like 225, and then from there, again, it might go higher next week. It might go higher next week, but as of today, I see this thing hitting 225, maybe even 228 before pulling back a little bit. All right. That is my very honest opinion for CRISPR Therapeutics. Now, the next one that we're going to talk about is FedEx. And FedEx, again, for all of you who watched yesterday's video, I told you how to watch FedEx for a potential long. And it moved up to, it was $1 shy of my price target. I gave it a price target of like, oh, actually, it actually got there. It actually got there to 258. All right, it got there, it peeled back a little bit, and I'm still again this one is still gonna go up. In my very honest opinion, I think we move up to like 260 or 270. If not today, then probably next week. Okay, I'm not bearish on it. This is a recovery. It's looking pretty nice, so definitely keep that one on your watch list as well. All right, y'all, that is the end of the video. Again, don't forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. And if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and a post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to trading, if you're new to the investing world and you would like to get started, I'll have some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. All right, be very careful out there. I think the market is recovering. I think we may see a bounce. I'm not bearish on the market. Just again, don't be too greedy. For all of you holding Baba, I see y'all in the comments. Don't be too greedy. It may move a little bit higher today. It may move a little bit higher. But just approach the situation with caution. I'm going to see you on the next one.